Yes, am I audible for everybody? Can you confirm it? Okay. Now we will go for, we'll move to the further discussion. So further discussion is like this. So last session, we had a discussion about something like this. In the files part, we have the concept called what? Object serialization, pickling and unpickling concept I explained. So I was explained about the concept of that. So there, a big information is explained. So I hope you understand the concept of, right? Anvita, once it is done, I cannot repeat, ma. I cannot repeat that because hundreds of students are there. Same thing I cannot repeat again. Okay, because it's already I told in the beginning only. Because it's not possible to explain. Okay, yes. So because same concept I cannot. If you want, you can attend the class whenever I discuss it in the other batches. Okay, yeah. So implementation steps I did. What is the module name for pickling? What is the module name for pickling? Come on, all of you. What is the module name for pickling? Pickle. In which function we use for which function is used for writing the entire object data? Which function is used for writing the entire data? Dump function. Dump function. Yes, today's class we told you dump function. Okay, dump function. Which function is used for reading the entire record? Load function. See that load function we already done in the last session. So you see implementation steps for implementing pickling. Steps for implementing pickle module. Dump. Next, deserialization, unpickling concept, definition of it, and so much of explanation. Unpickling implementation, implementing unpickling operation. Import pickle module, choose the file name and open it into read mode, and then see that use load of the pickle module, and then right, fine ma. Coming to the point of it, yes ma, Anvita. So you share your things, what you want to share, you share to my WhatsApp number so that I can show to the students. Anvita, congratulations to you. Got a job in TCS. Congratulations. You share your views on my WhatsApp number, right? So yes, ma, I'm sending to you, and I'm sending my number to all of you. All of you, I'm sending my number. Please take care. My number I'm sending to everybody. Please take care. And whoever is getting the job, please send a WhatsApp message. Express your views. Okay, right. When is it received? So share your views once you get your job to my WhatsApp number. Yeah, good. So keep that number with you. So any further doubts regarding the career related things, any if you get a job, you just share that things. Okay, so that's my WhatsApp number, and it's my permanent number. Okay, now let us move to the further discussion. So implementation of the things. We are going for the programming. Shall we go for the program now? All of you? Yes. So let us start with the discussion in the class. Write down. Write a Python program. Yes, ma, received na, Anvita? Can share your views to my WhatsApp number so that I can tell to the students in the class. Yeah, as I'm showing, other people are getting the of the job and they are sharing like that. You can express your views about my class and how you qualified and all those things. Yeah. What is your package and all those things you can share. Yes. Write down. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will read, which will read, which will read, which will read number of students, number of students information, number of students information, number of students information, number of students information, and save them, and save them, and save them, and save them in a file. Save them in a file by using pickling concept. By using what concept? Pickling concept. By using pickling concept. By using pickling concept. Yes, that is program A. Next, program B you write. That is one program. Next, write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will read, which will read, which will read, which will read the record from, which will read the record from, which will read the record from, which will read the record from a file, which will read the record from a file. Record or records, anything you can read, which will read record or records from a file by using unpickling. By using unpickling. Okay. So let us start the programming part of it. Let us start the programming part of it. Yes. So let's move to the programming part of this. So first we will go for pickling program. Let us look at more carefully because this is very important for you. Now, so I'm writing student pick dot student pickle student pick dot py dot py. This is called program A. Program A. This is called program A. Now I'm going to give you the student pick dot py. This is program A. Fine? Right. Very, very simple to understand the things. So there I'm going to take how many students information we have. We want to go for that. So let us take number of students is equal to number of students is equal to int of input of enter how many students you have. Enter how many students you have. Okay. If NOS less than or equal to 0, NOS less than or equal to 0, I am saying that invalid input. Yes, invalid input. Okay, dot format of NOS. The dot format of what? NOS. Else. Now you start the logic. Yes. Enter how many students you have. Okay. Written. Now there I will say. After that, I must go for information. I am going to taking that is nothing but NOS means what? If I enter -4 less than or equal to 0, -4 less than or equal to 0, that is going to be invalid input. It is giving invalid input. Yes, invalid input. If it is 4, I must ask you, enter 4 students information. Enter 4 students information. Enter 4 students information. So how to read 4 students information? I just want to go back. So here I am saying, enter first student information, second student information, like that I want to go for it. And moreover, I must open the file in which mode? I must choose the file name also. I must choose the file name also. Am I correct or not? Yes, students, am I correct? I must choose the file name. Choose the file name also. Open the file name. How do you open it? With open. With open. I am taking std dot info, student info of which mode ma? Yes ma, Abhijit. Perfect. Everybody must answer my question. Which mode I have to open it? Which mode I have to open it? W mode. Actually, preferably which mode ma? Preferably which mode you will choose? Right mode, okay. In that, think intelligently. Think intelligently. Yes. A mode. A mode. And what is I told yesterday? B. I must say B. Because pickling always deals with which files? Pickling concept always deals with what? Pickling concept always deals with what? Binary files. Pickling concept always deals with what? Binary files. Right? Good. Bhavani, please switch off your video, ma. Bhavani, switch off your video. Where she is Tulija Bhavani. Please switch off your video, ma. It's disturbing. Tulja Bhavani. Please switch off your video. Yeah. So coming to that, opened. It is opening that. File is opened. Now I am going to ask you, enter the which one? Binary files. AB only I took it. Now I will ask you, print off. I'm giving some type of presentation for program writing. Enter. I will take it there only for I in range of how many students information I need to get it for I in range of 1 comma NOS plus 1 NOS plus 1 NOS plus 1 NOS plus 1 1 comma NOS plus 1 number of students plus 1, right? Now I'm taking dynamically only. Okay, right? Yes, ma. Okay. As FP, sorry, as FP. Yeah. As FP file pointer. Suresh, correct, ma. Sorry, Suresh, correct. So I in range of 1 comma NOS plus 1. There I am writing printer, enter. I enter student information. Enter student information. All of you carefully follow. I will write it. Enter student information. Okay. Right. Dot format of I. What it will come because of that? Enter first student information. Enter first student information. Now there I will write what? Tell me. I should say. Now I will say SNO is equal to int of input of enter student number. Enter student number. S name is equal to input of input of enter student name. Enter student name. Yes. Int of name this is. Yeah, it's not necessary. Input of name. Okay. Next I will take it marks. I will take it as marks. So S marks is equal to float of input of I'll say enter enter. What is this now? Student marks. Yes. S marks float of input of student marks. So I got how many details here? 3 details I got it. Okay. Accepting student details. put them into the list. This is called what? Accepting student details. Accepting student details. Accepting student details. Put them in the list. Put them in the list. Put student details. Student details in list object. In list object. How do you do, ma? List LST is equal to LST is equal to LST is equal to list of append them LST dot append of SNO, LST dot append of SName, LST dot append of marks, append of S marks, right? Append dot S marks. Then now do what? Append do what? Here I am going to write it. Here I am going to do it. Writing here. List values, right? List values. We cannot use extend mono. We cannot use extend. Why? When we use extend, one list is appended to another list. List to list is appending. I already told you. Extending is different purpose. This is value by value. That is called one list element added to another list elements. That is different. Please recalculate. Now it is done. So go for that pickle module once. Steps for implementing. Steps for implementing. Import the pickle module. Import the pickle module. We need to import here. Import. What is that? Pickle. Import the pickle. Right. Second point is what? Create an object with multiple values. Create an object. Right. So we are creating an object with multiple values. Right or not? Second step. Second step. What is the third step? Third step. Choose the file name and open it into which mode? Binary format. Yes, it is done. Choose the file name and open it into which mode? Binary mode. Yes. Next is called what? See that. Use a dump function, where dump function is used for writing the entire data, where file pointer is pointing. I must use this function. I must use this function. Yes. Now I am using dump. Write the entire object. Write the entire object. Write the entire object into the file. Into the file. How do I write it? Pickle dot dump. What is an object data? What is an object data? LST. What is the file pointer here? FP. Dump LST comma FP. LST comma FP. What is LST? List object. FP means file pointer here. FP means file pointer here. LST comma FP. Done. Now because of that, what is happening? Print off. Print off. Done. Now I am saying student data. Because of this, what is happening? When information is saved, write the entire object data. Write the entire object data, or what? Save the entire object data into the file. So I'm writing student data. Student data saved into the file. Saved into the file. Saved into the file. Saved into the file. Dot format of I. Dot format of I value return to the file. Okay. Are you able to follow this logic? Once it is written, what is happening next? 1 minute, I will take my pointer there. Zoom it. So, .exe. Yes. Once it is done, once it is written, it will go to the loop once again. What is the next value of I? It is called 2. Enter second student information. Again, the second student information is written. Again, I will go to the file. Enter student information, accepting the number and name and a list, append, written. So this is repeated for how many times? NOS number of times. Is it understandable, students? Is it understandable? Suppose if my number is 4 times this data, 4 times these values are going to come. Is it okay? Yes. So it is done. Hassan Ali It is automatically incrementing. Range function means, is it necessary to increment I value? Asanali, is it necessary to increment I value? What ma? Asanali, necessary to increment? Not necessary. Not necessary to increment ma. Automatically the value getting incremented. Okay. So need not to increment. Okay. Right. Shall I run this program? All of you? If you say quickly, then I will run this program. Yes. Yes. It is called a range function. Range function it is. Automatically range will supply the values. Automatically, range will supply the values. Let's move to the file. Yes. There I will say student pick.py. Student pick.py. Yes, come back to the point. Come back to the point. Command prompt. I will take it z colon. Here we are. Python 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Yes, sir. Next is called what? Files. Files. I say py. Yeah, student pick.py. Enter how many students you have. -4. -4. Invalid input. Invalid input. Okay. Invalid input. Okay. It is invalid input. Now you enter. Enter how many students you have. 4. 4. Enter how many students you have. See 4. Enter first student information, because 4 means what? It is becoming false. Coming to else part. Enter for I in. Enter first student information. Enter first student information. Number it is asking. Number it is asking. I am entering 111. 111. Name. Name. I am writing Anvita. Anvita. I am writing Anvita. Right. So next I am writing marks. Something like 77.77. Next, we see that one student in data saved into the file. One student data saved into the file. Enter second student information. Enter second student information. Now I'm going to enter one more kind of student information. What is that? Next I'm entering something like number is called 2222. 2222. I'm entering something like what? Next I'm entering something like Hima Bindu, like that. Okay, ma. Right. So, Haimavati. Yeah. Something like this I wrote. I wrote something like this. Marks is called something like, 68.88. Written like this. Second student data entered. Second student entered. Yeah, I'm entering only girls. Boys later. Boys later. Only girls. Today 33% reservation. Huh? Only girls today, right? Yes, fine. Not fair. Only girls, 33% reservation. Okay, number. I want girls' names. I will say 3333. Number. Come on to the point. Right. Yes, ma. Kajal. Okay. So, Kajal. Yes. I will enter something like, some information, 77.77, like this. Third student data information stored. Okay, ma. Number is called 4444. 4444. I will say Lavanya. Yeah. Lavanya. So I will say marks how many, ma? Lavanya? Your marks how many? How much percentage you got? How much percentage I can give? Yes, ma. 9.2 now. 9.2 means I will enter like this. 92.22 I will enter. Okay. Some point I will enter. So, right. Now, okay, in semester exams. Okay. So, 4 students, the information is saved. 4 students information is saved. Right. Like this. I will enter next time another students, another girl's names I will enter. Some more girls' names I will enter. 4 students information is stored. Only girls. Today only girls, because right. For first student information, second student information, third student information, fourth student information. Where it is saved everything? In the file called what? Student info. It is the file name. Let us see that whether it is created or not. In this place, 6 p.m. files is there. You see, my dear student. student info. It is called a file. You can open it. You can open it and don't try to modify that. Yes, students, right? Coming to the point of it, see, this is the information what you have, and you don't touch anything to that. We should not touch to that. Don't do any modifications on it. Just I've shown you. Binary file means we cannot understand anything. It is available in the only ununderstandable format. Okay, right. Now, opposite to this file, I have to write it. Opposite to the files, we have to write it. So, opposite to this is nothing but unpickling concept. I have to go for it. So, yes, this program is understandable, ma? First importing module, choosing the file name, and then creating the object, and then writing the data to the file, dumping that. Yes. Now I will go for what module next? Unpickling operation I need to take care. Let us go for the unpickling operation. Simple they are called. Let us take it very carefully. Python. Now let us go for what? Student stud unpick.py. Unpick.py. Right. Yes, ma. Amitabh, are you reading these notes or not, ma? Amitabh. So you are asking me this part. Sir, why are you writing AB, sir? Why are you writing AB? Why I'm writing AB? You only tell me why you are writing AB, sir. Why I'm writing AB, ma'am? Because I told you already in the concept only. You see in this place to deal with the pickling concept, we must use a predefined module pickle. And one more thing, hence a pickling concept participates in write operation. Ensure that the files must be in which format? Binary format. Binary file you need to take it. Amitabh, are you okay? Are you okay? Here also you see yesterday's concept, unpickling concept. Unpickling concept also participates in read operation and ensure that file must be in binary format. You need to take in binary format. That is a policy rule they made it. That is a policy they made it. That's why we wrote like that. Okay, fine. Let us move to the further. Import, there also import pickle. Import a pickle module. Import a pickle module. I imported pickle module. Okay, perfect. Next one, please. I must go for open the file name. What is the pickling concept definition? You see, everything is from definition only. The process of reading the entire record content from the file of secondary memory into the object of main memory. So to read the record content, first I must open the file in which mode? Ma? Read mode I must open it. Simple. I must go to my program. I must choose with open. What is my file name? Stud.info, comma, I should say RB. RB means as what? FP. What is this? Stud info, comma, RB. What is this? Read mode, and then binary. I mean to say FP. With the open stud.info RB as FP. Yes. Come on to the point of it next. What should I do? We are opening it. stud.info RB as FP. Now what should I do? We must use. If file is open, if file was not there, we'll get what? Try. We will say except. What is that now? File not found error. File not found error. So I must say here print off. What is it? File not found. File does not exist, I will say. File does not exist. File does not exist. So I say something like this. Tell me, inside of it, what should I do, ma? With the open stud info, comma, RB as FP. What is happening because of that? I need to load it. Done. Import, even implementation, you see. Steps for implementing unpickling operation. Importing that module, Choose the file name and open it into read mode. Yes. Use load module now. Use load module. See the syntax here. I will use as it is. I'll use as it is. I say here something like this. What is it? Record data, REC data. Shortcut I will take my shortcut REC data. Pickle dot load of what I will write FP file pointer. Wherever FP is pointing, that corresponding record will be read in this. Okay now. And which type of record? What is the type of record? It is the object of pickled object. It is an object of pickled object. It is an object of what? Pickled object. Pickled object. Okay. So REC data. If it is an object of pickled data, just execute it. Print of, you see, type of REC data. REC data. Comma. Type of REC data. REC data. Okay. Now see that student pick.py. Student pick.py files. So there I will take it. Student unpick.py. And inside of it, py, student unpick.py. See that it is, if this file is opened, if this is successfully available RB as FP, this is a load and REC data and printing this. Let's come to the point of it. See, it is REC data, which was containing what? List data only, list data only available. I want to read that. List data only pickled na previously. Unpickling also list data only will come up. So let us print that. How do you print that, ma? Print of, what is it? REC data. See, REC data. Carefully observe it, all of you. REC data. See that first record, wherever first record is there, Anvita, record is coming. I read the complete record. Okay. Next, what is happening next? I must read second record. How do you do second record? I must write one more time. Please be careful, ma. Please be careful. Second record. Right? Second record. Piyush Kumar, don't apply all at once. All at once means that was the data. There was no relation between the data. Suppose Piyush Kumar, you see, university has announced the result. Will you get all the university data at a time? Will I use the total data, university data, Piyush? No. I will retrieve my data only. I never bother about other kind of information data. Just listen. I will do that. Let me make you to understand the logic. See, the second result is coming. Second person result is coming. Like that, I will go for next record. Carefully understand. I am making you to understand the logic. Nothing to worry. See, third record also I am getting. Second record, third record. I will get next record. Yes. I will get next data. Now you see, next record is coming. Yes. Now here I am going to say, see that all four records are coming. How many times? If I have 100 records are there, 100 times I need to write. Is it not waste of time? Yes. Now you see last one, which does not contain any record. Now see the exception what is coming. Carefully understand. See that exception is coming in the last part. See that what is coming. What is this? EOF error, end of file error, ran out of input. This exception is more than enough. Now come on. So I will read only the records. When record is not there, which error is coming? EOF error is coming. Now it is more than enough to write the logic. Suppose 100 records are there, 100 times I don't write it. Now tell me, while true, see carefully, while true, I say, while true, what I will do? You see, of course, this exception you keep it. While true, what I am doing here? REC data is equal to, what is it? Pickle dot, what is that? Load of what? FP. load of FP. Print of REC data. REC data. Print of REC data. Yes. Now see carefully. See carefully. I got the data. Data. With exception, I got it. So that means this is a message which is coming. I don't want to see this message. That means when this exception is coming, I want to stop. I want to stop. How do you do that? How do you do that? Go to that. And I will handle this exception. The statements, I will do it in the try part. I will write it. Let's see how beautiful output I am going to print it. Yes. Here I will write it. Students, except, which error? EOF error. Print of what? Print of what I'm saying. Print of something like, you see how beautifully I'm writing the result. 40. I say break. I say break. When this exception is coming, I'm just giving the line. I'm just giving the line. And before that, I'm giving this information. What is that information? See beautifully, I will write it. I say stno, yes, backslash name, backslash t, name. I'm writing name, backslash t, marks, backslash t, marks. So number, name, marks, and etc. I'm going to write it. Now you see, when after first record printed, second record printed, third record printed, fourth record printed, fifth record exception is coming. There I will say end of the line and then break it. End of the line, I will break it. Is it understandable, the logic? See, with the logic, with outputs only, we will analyze how to write the logics. Dear students, are you okay, ma? Yes, sir. Perfect. Execute. Right. Right. Coming to the point of it, now I'm going to enter. Yes, ma, Vijit, we will do it. We will do. Okay. Don't worry. I will take care. I will take it. Let me print the result. Now make your program to be ready. Yes. You see that information now. Number is coming. Numbers are coming. Next name is coming. Next marks is coming. All these things are coming. But it is in which format? Raw format is coming. Raw format is coming. I want to print a number, name, marks without this raw format. Without this raw format, I will print it. Without this raw format, I want to print it. Without this raw format, I want to print it. So how do you print the data without raw format? I'm just going for entering it. I'm just going for entering it. Without raw format, I'm going to enter it. So how to do this? Go for writing this kind of logic here. How to write it? Can anybody can write that? For val in REC data. REC data. For this one into what? REC data. What should I write it here? What should I write it there? What should I write it there? Come on to the point of it. Print of val end is equal to some space I will give. Some space I am giving. Is it okay? For next record is concerned, you will be writing print of. Is it understandable? Val end is equal to something print. So already we have seen this type of result. Now see that information now. See that information now. See that data. So number, name, like this I got it. Number, name, like this I got it. Okay. So if you want, you can print this information like this. Okay now. So you can say take like this also. You see 1 minute. You can take like this also. What I can say? Backslash t dot format of val end is equal to like this. You can take it like this. You can take it. Just observe it. What is an output you are getting? See that number, name, etc. Since Himavati name is little bigger, that's why this is coming like this. Right, students? Is it okay, ma? Is all of them are okay with this? Good. Now I will run the program. One more information I will enter. One more student information I will enter. Student pick.py. Student pick.py. Enter how many students information you have. 2 students information I have. Enter the number. Enter the number. Something like 555 I am having. 555 I am having. I will enter the name. I will enter the name. So what is the name? Karishma. I'll enter the name Karishma. And the marks is called something like, 77.88. So one student information is saved. One student information is saved. Enter the only girls' names today. Only girls' names I will enter. Okay, ma Shubham? Only girls' names. Today, only girls' names. So next, I will enter. Next name is called, okay, ma. So 666, 666, yeah. So I will say, Pallavi, I will say like this and say something like, 55.55. Yes, ma. 55.55. Yes, ma. Next time I will enter. Anvita, Banu, next time I will enter. Okay. Right. So 2 students information is already over. Because I entered the name already. Later you said. Okay. Two students information is entered. Okay. Now let us go to the unpick program. You go for it. Student unpick program. Unpick program. See that unpick program. Got that information again. Got that information. So 5566 I got the information. Is it understandable, students, how we are writing and how we are getting that? Yes. So perfectly we understand the meaning of that. Okay, students. Right. This is about pickling and unpickling. Can you do some example on your own as an exercise? Can you do some example as an exercise? Yes. So please take care and don't feel sir entered only girls' names, boys' names, sir did not enter. I will enter. All of them are equal, ma. So, but I entered today because when I started entering, one of the students, sir enter girls' names. Enter girls' names, they said. Okay, that's why I decided to enter girls' names. Okay, right. Right, ma. Start. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Enter a Python program which will accept, which will accept, which will accept, which will accept employee information, employee information, employee information, such as, such as, such as employee number, such as employee number, employee name, employee number, employee name, comma, salary and designation. Employee number, employee name, salary and designation. Salary and designation. Right. And save them, and save them, and save them, and save them in a file. Save them in a file. Save them in a file by using pickling. By using pickling. By using what? Pickling. By using pickling. Good. Next, that is program A. Program B also you write, ma. Program B. Write a Python program. Write a Python program. Write a Python program which will read, which will read which will read the employee records, which will read the employee records, which will read the employee records from a file, which will read the employee records from a file by using unpickling concept. Okay, right. So I hope you will do that. You will do this concept, I think so. Okay, students, will you do it? Yes, ma. Now, so this is coming to the end of the files concept. Coming to the end of the files concept. See that indexing, you see index of that. There, these are the things. Purpose of files, non-persistent, persistent, operations, modes, and then all of them are done. Dear students, is it okay? Is it understandable? Now, this is about files concept. Now I want to move to the further discussion. Now I want to go to the further discussion. I want to go for it. What is the further discussion? In continuation part of it, I will take, yes, I will post the index also, no problem. Today I will post it. Next, I want to talk about some small concept related to this area only. Some small concept related to this area only. That is one module I want to discuss, separate module. That is today I want to talk about. This will be taking only few minutes of time. That is called a OS module I want to discuss. Separate concept called what? OS module. Okay. So files are over. Next day concept is, because still 1 more hour time is there. Listen, all of you. 1 more hour time is there. So in this 1 hour, I will discuss what ma? OS module. Right. So, yes, ma. Okay. ATM case study, separate files you want me to post it. Okay. Today, if you want, I will post it. But see that whatever order I am posting, you try to execute in the same order. Okay. Why I put it into the order of that is, it is already contains bundle of files. Okay, I will post it. I will post it today because even 1 or 2 students are unable to see the what do you call ATM case study, unable to unjar it. Coming to the next part is called OS module. I want to go for it. OS module, we are going to get it. Yes. So let us coming to the OS module. What is this OS stands for here? What is this OS stands for here? Come on, quickly. What is the OS stands for? Operating system. That means Python is having very simple module because of this 1 hour time. Since we cannot go to the new topic, that's why. Tomorrow, what is the topic name? Today, in 1 hour, I will take up 45 minutes or 1 hour up to the completion. Next, I'm going to introduce tomorrow how to communicate with the database. Tomorrow is the most beautiful topic I'm going to explain. What is the topic name? Python with database communication. Python programming with database communication. Super concept it is, where you can develop a real project by using that kind of concept. What is our topic name tomorrow? PDBC. PDBC. People are talking it as what? Python database communication. Python database communication. In Java, it is called what? JDBC. Java database communication. Like that, PDBC, Python database communication. We should not miss these classes at all. I told already in the class, you must install Oracle, and MySQL. 1 week back class, I told you already. So you have to make your systems ready with Oracle and MySQL databases. I told already, Nama, Taushif, right? So you have to make your systems ready. Okay, I hope some of you are already made it ready. Today also you make it ready. Anybody did not. Right. No, both of you take, because both the programming I am teaching now. Both the programming I am teaching now. That's why. Both of them you install. Okay, na? Yeah. So let us move to the further. Both of them you try to install. And take the help of somebody who knows Oracle installation properly. Otherwise, you will get a problem. I'm telling beginning only. Take care about the Oracle installation, who knows Oracle installation properly. Otherwise, you will get a problem of communicating with the database. Okay, right. Now I'm going to introduce the OS module, which is very, very easy. OS is one of the predefined module. One of the predefined module. Perfect. Next, I'm going to talk about OS is one of the predefined module. What is the purpose of this? OS module provides the purpose of OS module. The purpose of OS module is the purpose of OS module is that to provide functionality to interact with the OS. Is that to provide functionality to interact with OS, OS operating system, and you will do some operations with it. To provide the functionality to interact with OS. What we do? Some of the functionalities of OS module with the operating system. Some of the functionalities of OS module performing with actually this is not necessary openly saying, but if anybody asks, that I am saying to you, performing operations with operating system. Okay, it is a platform independent module, so it can work on Linux, it can work on Unix. In all the places it will do. What are the operations here? What are the operations you do? Here, obtaining current working directory. Some of the operations I'm going to deal with. So far we dealt with the files. Obtaining current working directory. This is not a subject of programming. Already predefined functions are there. Right. Second is called what? Obtaining current working directory. We are going to see that. For obtaining the current working directory, there is one function is there. Next is called what? Creating a folder automatically. How to create a folder? For example, we go for right click and new and then say folder. When I go for interacting with a new folder, and it is going to create a folder. How the folder is creating? Because some code was internally executing. So when some operating system is coming with Python in the coming days, you may use this kind of things. You may use these kind of things. I hope you are understanding. What I am talking. Right or not? So I'm going to give you the clarity here. Creating a folder. Next, one more thing. Creating in that, if I go for little deep of it, creating root folder. Next is called a subfolder, subfolder, etc. Subfolder, etc. Next, D, I am going to use it. D, I am going to use it. Removing the folder removing the folder, removing the folder, removing the folder, right? Next, E is called what? Removing folders list, removing what? Root folder, subfolder, subfolder, etc. I will take that. I will do this. Next is called what? Like that. Next is called what? Renaming a folder, renaming a folder, like that. So like that, we are going to see lot more information, lot more information. Yes, ma, D John, I will come to that. I'll come to that. What exactly? Everything one by one, I will discuss it. One by one, I will discuss it. Not a problem. One by one, I will discuss it. One by one, I will discuss. So, shall we start the discussion now? Shall we start the discussion now? Right. So let us start with how to get the current working directory, which is very simple. Which is very simple. Now, which folder I am in now? You see, which folder I am in now? See, what is my current working folder, all of you? This, what is a DOS prompt which is visible in front of you? That is known as what? That is known as what? Current working folder. That is known as what? Current working folder, that is. So, G colon, AVR Python, 6 p.m. files. Is comes under what? Is comes under what? It is called files. It is called files. That is called current working folder. File is called folder. D John, understand, mom? This is called current working folder is called what? Files. Whose parent directory is called what? KVR Python 6 p.m. That is known as what? That is known as what? Root folder. In the root folder, what is another subfolder? Files. Files. I hope you are understanding what I am talking here. I hope you are understanding what I am explaining here. Are you following? Yes. So let us start with the how to obtain the current working folder. Now I am going to write a simple, small coding part I am going to give you. Let us understand without late, like this. Fine. How to get this information? Obtaining the current working folder, right? To obtain what? To obtain which one? Current working folder. Current working folder. We use a predefined function called. We use a predefined function called get CWD. Get CWD. CWD means you know you are already perfect in the. You already know perfect in the. Yes, ma, Piyush. Follow me, Piyush. So excited you are. So excited. So excited you are. So get to CWD is called what? Is called what? Piyush, I will tell you, ma, don't worry. I will tell you that. You want to see now itself how to shut down the system? You want to see now itself how to shut down the system? Shall I show you? Huh? No, I'm asking you. You want to see how to shut down the system? You see what I'm having here. What I'm having here. You see what I'm having here. Shut down the system. I will show you. Don't worry about it. Okay. I'll explain that. I'll explain that now. Because when I tell you the shut down the system, suppose if you use that Python code, if you shut down the system, if it is not getting switched on, when you shut down the system, you will come to me only. Sir, set the code which is not working. Because the library which is using is a legacy library. I will tell you in the last moment, I will tell you shut down the system. You execute that code by yourself and see that how it is getting done. So don't worry. I will tell you that. Whatever I said, I will tell you definitely. Right? And in Python programming, I will make you as a legend. In the full stack data science, if you enter into the complete data science, you will become a legend. How Amazon data center people analyzes the data by using Python programming. So because we are teaching the Python module, I am teaching the Python module for you. My role is to teach the complete programming in the Python. Okay? Right. So other things also try to learn in the same style how we are entering into that. Okay, ma'am? Yes. Next, coming to the syntax. What is the syntax? To obtain the current working folder, we use the predefined function called what? Get a CWD. How to use it? Let's go to the program. 1 minute, ma. All of you watch this. Yeah. So now I am taking, what is that now? CUR, current working directory, current work dot py. Import OS. Am I correct? Which module I have to import? OS module. Like pickling module I have imported, na? Like that, import OS. Now I will directly write it. What is that? OS dot get a CWD. Simple, ma. Only one line answer. Importing OS and calling that. Execute it. Current work dot py. Yes. So say this. So go to this place, ma. Yes. In this place I will go for 6 p.m. I will go to that place. OS module. I will create one folder. OS module. Inside of it, you try to save it. So write done. Coming out of that, OS module. Yes, OS module. Then you say py. See that we are getting. What is the output here, ma? Current working module. Whichever folder you are working, you are getting that complete name. It is a current working module or not? Is it a current working module or not? All of you. This is the current working module. Okay. So what is the syntax here? You can write even like this also. You can write like this also. Current working directory CWD is equal to current working directory is equal to, you can write it. What is it? Print current working directory colon, comma, CWD I will write it. Yes, look at that. Now I am saying that current working directory is this one. Okay, students. So this part I will take up here. What is this now? Here I am taking as an example. I am writing like this. So syntax if I take it. So what is that now? Variable name is equal to OS dot get a CWD. Right? Get a CWD. This is the one I got it. Understanding? Is there any logic in this? Is there any logic in that? Get a CWD. That's it. Get a CWD. Simple. We are just understanding how syntax and we are calling directly. This is called what? Interacting with OS and finding the current information. That is output. If you want, I can get the current output also. So output, if you want, I can get the current output also. In my system, this is an output. You got it. So I will write it. This is an output of it. So instead of giving this place, this is an output. What you got it. Okay, now this is an output. You got it. Triple double quotes. I just put it like a commenting statement. It is an output. You got it. Okay, now. So output. This is an output for your capability. Right. Right, Bong. That only. So it is visible to you. Wherever Amitabh, wherever you are working, I want to get it. How do you get it, ma? How do you write a code for it? It is visible only. But how to get it? Please understand in a proper direction, Amitabh. It's my advice. It is visible only. But how do you write a code for getting it? How do you write a code? You are staying in a native place. How do you print that? How do you print it? I want to print it now. So for that, I need to know what is the function for that. What is the function for it? You need to know about it. Yeah. Next, go to the next discussion of these things. Next, what is my requirement? Creating a folder. How to create a folder? Now I'm going to go for how to create a folder. To create a folder, to create a folder, very simple. I'm writing here to create a folder. To create a folder, we are using, we use, we use what? mkdir. What is that? mkdir. So the name itself says what? mkdir. What is this mkdir says? Simple. Make directory. Make directory. What is the syntax? What is the syntax? See, syntax I am talking about it. Easy syntax. OS dot mkdir of what? Folder name. Folder name you need to write it. Folder name you need to write it. Folder name. I must write what? Folder name. Go to that program for writing, creating a folder. How simple it is. Let's start with the folder name. What is there? How to create a folder name, right? So create a folder dot py. Okay. Import OS. Now see what is that? os dot mkdir. What is it? I want to create a folder. In which place? In 6 p.m. In files I want to create, or in this place I want to create a folder. Which place? 6 p.m. I want to create a folder. In this place only I want to create one folder. How do you create it? Just to say this, under this place, say a folder. What is the folder I am going to create it? I want to create a folder called Rosum. What is this Rosum is called? Folder name. Complete path I am giving. It should already exist. Now I am giving this Rosum. Okay. Now printer folder created. Exception is also coming, ma. Listen. Folder created. Please verify. Verify. Yeah. Now let us look at that. Save this code. Now I'm going to say create folder. Yes. Come out of that. Say py create folder.py. See what is happening. Folder created. Where? In 6 p.m. Go. There you go. Where it is? 6 p.m. What is this? Rosum. Somewhere else Rosum. Created or not? C marks. Created or not? Created. In that, do you have any files inside? No files are there. No files are available. Only folder is created. Now, in C colon, I want to create one folder. What I want to create a folder here? I want to create a folder. I want to create one folder. Okay. How do you create a folder? You see. Now I want to create a folder called something like, okay, let me go for removing something here. I want to create one folder. KVR folder I want to create. Something is there here. KVR is not there. PQ alphabetical order. O, M, S, OK, etc. is there. Now I want to create my folder. How do you create a folder? I just want to take this. I want to create a folder. Let's start. Here I will go for, let's start. Here I want to go for creating KVR. Where I am creating? C colon. Execute. C. Create a folder. Go to that place and say here C colon KVR. KVR folder created or not? Yes, created. No files inside. Now create once again. Execute once again. Will it create again? What is the error? You will get it. File exist error. See that, ma? File exist error. That means cannot create a file when that file is already existed. KVR is already existing. You cannot. That means I will handle the exception also. I will write what? Try I am writing. And here I am writing what? Except I am writing here. Print off. What is this now? I'm writing file, file, already, file, that is folder, folder, already created. File already created. File already created. Right? So done. Here you see file already created because that file KVR folder already created. Inside the KVR, I want to create one more folder. Inside the KVR, I want to create one more folder. What is that folder I want to create? Python. KVR folder must exist. Then inside the KVR, I want to create one more folder called Python. Will it be created or not? Will it be created or not? Yes, please. Yes, created, sir. Check it out, my dear students. Once again, you see it is created. Folder created. Please verify. Yes, go. Please go. In C column, KVR is there. Inside the KVR, there is a Python. Inside the Python, nothing is there. So I created a Python. I created a KVR. Inside the KVR, I created a Python. Right? So like that, I just created. Are you able to follow? Are able to follow? Like that. Suppose you want to go for like this. You want to go for like that. With MKDIR, it is not possible. What I want to create, I want to create something like what? India slash HYD. I want to create. It is not possible because MKDIR cannot create a folder, subfolder, subfolder which cannot create. It cannot create India is one folder, HYD is one more folder. It cannot create at a time. See that? What is that? Another exception. You see that? You see answer is what? File not found error. What is that file not found error? India is does not existing. Even India does not exist. How can you create a subfolder? Are you able to understand, my dear students? Is it understandable? Yes. India is a folder. It should there. Then only it is possible to create. So you are getting what? File exist error also. So coming to the point back here, I will get it. I will get it. File exist error. I will write it here. Except file exist error. Print of folder. Folder not existing. Folder not existing. Folder not existing. Folder not existing. See that now? See, folder not existing. Step by step we have to create. Yes, Anvita, exactly. Are you able to understand, ma? Is it clear? So, coming to the point back, I will take this. I'll take this part. Here, example, I will take it. Example, I will give you. This is an example for it. What is the function is used? With mkdir, I'm writing with this function, with this function, we can create one folder at a time, but not multiple folders at a time, at a time. But with this function, we can create one folder at a time, but not multiple folders at a time. We can create one folder at a time. We cannot create multiple folders at a time. Is it understandable? Are you able to understand? Yes. Coming to the point back, create a folder, and then this is the one we are getting. So I want to create multiple folders at a time. We want to create create a root folder, a subfolder, subfolders, etc. Root folder, subfolders, etc. How to create, ma? Yes, can you expect it? Can you expect it? To create a root folder, subfolder, subfolders, etc. So I'm writing here. Can anybody can expect it? To create what folder? To create what folders? Root folder, subfolder, subfolders, etc. We use, come on, we use which function? Can you expect it? What is the function name here? mkdir. What is the function now? We use, yes, we use what function? Make dirs. What is the function name? Make dirs. See the word make dirs. Yes. Make dir. This is only make dir only. All of you type this word. I want to see that. Type that word. Make dirs. What is the difference between make dir and make dirs? What is the difference between make dir and make dirs? Djan. Wrong ma. MK dirs. No. Make dirs. It will create a root folder, subfolder, sub-subfolder, etc. Now I am writing syntax. See how simple it is. OS dot make dirs. Make dirs. What I am writing here, I will write it. Within that, like this. Root folder, like this. Subfolder, sub-subfolder, etc. Sub-subfolder names, I need to write like this. Are you able to follow? Now I want to go for the example part. I want to go for it. Any number of folders it can create. Yes, I want to create it. How do you create it? Let's move to the further. This is called creating a folder. Yes. How do you create a folder? I want this one. So I want this one. Let's move to the further part. Fine. Coming to this, I want to take it something like this. Create folders. Dot. Folder earlier. Folders dot. Now I am taking MK make dirs. See India, Hyderabad, Amirpet. In that NIT. Right. NIT. I will take NIT. I took it like this. India, Hyderabad, Amirpet, NIT. Are you able to understand? Are you able to get my point? Yes. Let's move to the further. Folder created, please verify. India is a root folder. HYD is a subfolder. Amirpet is a subfolder. And NIT is a subfolder. Let's execute. So see that already. Go to the location. Yes, so create folders. Let's move to the further. Here I will go for it. Check it out. In C colon, that was not there. India is not there. Anything is not there. I will go for that. Let's execute. Py, create folders dot py. See that what is happening. Something is there. \n is an escape character. Okay. So go for it. One more slash you write it. Yes. See that what is happening. Okay. So write it. Fine. So now you see folder created. I wrote this thing. Why? Because here it is taking \n it is treated. If I write double slash, it will take it as name only. Are you able to understand, ma? Did you understand this meaning? Just \n. Earlier it was taken just \n. To avoid that, I use a double slash. Double slash is nothing but what? It is taking that word as it is. Even in the package level also, we have seen such type of things. Verify. Go to that place and see. C colon. In this place, India. CMA, already India. In India, HYD. In HYD, Amirpet. In Amirpet, NIT. In NIT, nothing is there. Is it understandable? India, HYD, Amirpet, NIT, Amirpet, like this. Okay. Now, you execute again. What is that? Folder already created. So, I hope you are understanding. Folders are already created. Okay, ma? Right. Done. Okay, na? In NIT, for example, NIT, I want to take Python. Only one thing you want to create, you can create that also. Right? Yes, ma. Yeah. Yes, Python. Lavanya. Okay, ma. Right. Python. Yes, slash I will use it. Yes. Now you see, executed, folder created. Go to that place in C colon, India, under that HYD, under that Amirpet, NIT, Python is created. Python is created. Inside the Python, nothing is there. So we understand how to create make dirs. Easy, nothing is difficult. Now I want to create example. I will bring it. Create folders. Just relax concept. This is just a relaxed concept. Not at all a difficult one. Not at all a difficult one. Okay. Right. Next, I want to go for one more type of thing. What is it? Next, removing a folder. Removing the folder. Removing the folder. Tell me. I don't write anything. You only need to tell which function to create a folder. Which function to create a folder? Which function? Make dir. To remove a folder, what function? I am writing to remove a folder. To remove a folder, we use what? rmdir. Super. rmdir. We use what function? rmdir. To remove a folder, we use rmdir. Okay. So let us see the syntax. Let us see the syntax. What is the syntax? os.rmdir. rmdir. What should I write it, ma? Folder name. I need to write folder name. Which folder you want to remove, you need to write it. If that folder does not exist, you will get which error? Folder name is nothing but file name only. If that folder name is not there, what you will do? If that folder name is file not exist, file, you will get the error. You will get the error. File not found error, you will get it. Okay. Let's go to the program now. Let's go to the program. I will take it. Not at all a difficult. Not at all a difficult. Easy. So that's why I'm taking that. What I will do? dir. Oh, sorry. os.rmdir. See, my dear students, rmdir. Folder removed. Folder removed. How folders are removing? One folder at a time. This is a folder hierarchy. One folder at a time. Which folder will be removed first? Which folder removed? Python will be removed. Let us verify. Let us verify. This will not be coming at all. So file not found error. So this is called a remove folder. Remove folder.py. Remove folder.py. Remove folder.py. Yes. Execute. Yes. Coming to the point of it, py. Remove folder.py. See carefully. Folder removed. Please verify. Let's go. You see C column India, HYD, Amirpet, under that NIT, Python was not there. It was removed. Just now it was removed. Okay. Now you try to execute once again. What is happening? Same program you try to remove. Do you have Python there? Do you have Python there? No. What is an error is coming? Folder not existing. Folder not existing. Folder not existing. NIT was there, NIT was there, but only Python was removed. Python was removed. Did you understand? Anvita, Python was removed. NIT was there. Is it understandable? Yes. Fine. Suppose there is one folder, one of the student name, Govinda is there. Java is there. Under that Govinda, Java is there. Now I want to remove that. Go to the place. Here I am writing. Like this. See, Govinda, Java. So if I go for it, what is removed here? What is removed in that? Java is removed. Let's execute. See that, all of you. Java removed. Go, check it out. C colon, Govinda. Under that Java was not there. You want to remove again? See that between this India and the Govinda was there. Now you go to that once again. Remove Govinda also. Remove this. Now execute. Suppose if I execute again by keeping Java there, you will get a folder does not exist. So remove that Govinda. So with rmdir, you are removing one folder at a time. Now you remove. It is removed again. Go to the C column and see Govinda was not there. Between India and it was there. it was removed. Interacting with OS to do different functionalities. Again you execute, does not exist. Are you getting me? Are you understanding me? Easy or difficult? Is it easy or difficult? Yes, students, is it easy or difficult, ma? Easy, sir. Nothing is difficult. Nothing is difficult. Yeah. Next, I want to go for done. Example part, I will take it. Example part, I will take it. So, take something. Let us go to the place. And then here, I'll write it. Example part. Okay. Write it. Done. Removing the folder. Okay, done. Removing the folders. So easy. Nothing is done. Yeah. Next, I want to go for remove the folders. See, my dear students, remove the folders. I want to remove the folders. Removing the root folder, subfolder, etc. Like creating the subfolder, etc., etc. Like that, I want to remove the folders. How do you do it? Come on. To do this, what you will use? Think, ma, Anvita. Don't say quickly. To remove root folder, subfolder, subfolder, etc. We use yes, Sachin Shinde, correct. Remove dirs. Why? Make dirs. Here, what is that? Make dirs. See, make dirs. See the difference. Make dirs. Like that, remove dirs. So easy. Sir, syntax. I will say OS dot remove dirs. I say root folder, subfolder, etc. I will write it. Right? Root folder. I say root folder, subfolder, subfolder, etc. Name. I will write it. Name. I will write it. If it is there, it will be removed. Yes, ma. Double slash is required. It may not require, because if you use any tab spaces like written escape characters you use, you require that. Otherwise, not necessary. If you use it, then only it is required. Otherwise, it is not necessary. Just we will see. 1 minute you see. Go to the program. I will use this. Let's watch it. I will go to this. I will use like this. See, remove folders. I say like this. Let's see once in this place, KVR, in that Python is there. I want to remove complete. KVR I want to remove, and everything I want to remove. So what I will do here, I will say like this. KVR is a folder, Python is a folder, root folder and subfolder. Folders removed. Check it out. Remove folders dot py. Save this code. Remove folders dot py. Execute. Yes. Py. Remove folders dot py. See that folders removed. Here I did not use any double slash. Oh, okay. Fine, ma. 1 minute. Remove folders, I need to write it. Remove. Yes, 1 minute, ma. Remove dirs. Okay. Remove dirs. 1 minute. Okay, it was already removed now. I will go to once. My place of this. Where I will go. If I execute now, I will go to this place. If I execute this program, you will get error. Folder not existing, you will get it. That means it was not there. Python was not there. Please go there once. Where ma? C column, KVR you take. And then you create one folder. Manually you create. Python you say. Under that you want to say one more, you can say. You want to say one more. So DS you say. You say DS. So like that, this is a complete thing. Okay, my dear students, let us coming to this place and I try to put it as it is. Yeah. Now remove DIRs. This is the one. Once again, you check it. Once again, you check it. Caviar, Python, DS. This is a complete path. Okay. See, after this execution, that will not exist. This directory not empty. This directory is not empty. OS error. Which one I got it, ma? Python. Okay. I need to say what? DS. C colon Python DS. Remove DIRs. Remove DIRs. What is happening there? Okay, let me save it. I did not save it. Yeah, I did not save it. Yeah, see ma? Yeah, I did not save it, ma. I did not save it. Control S, I said. Folders removed. Are you following me? I did not save it earlier. Is it okay? Yeah, go to that place. Go to that place. G colon. See that. C colon. Do you have anything like that? KVR, etc. is there? Removed or not? Yes. Are you following, ma? Yes. Now G colon 6 p.m. and ROSUM is there. ROSUM. I want to remove that. ROSUM I want to remove. I want to remove this ROSUM also. Okay. Let us move. There I will take like this. ROSUM. I want to take it. Save. Execute. Execute. Now see. Folder removed. Check it out. Go. 6 p.m. Under that ROSUM was not there. RS earlier it was here. It was not there. In this place it was not there. Easy. Good. You execute again. You will get a error. File folder does not exist at all. It was already removed. Is it clear? Is it understandable? Remove DIRs. Clear. Nothing is difficult. Easy. Okay? Good. I want to the example part. Examples part. Easy. So not a difficult at all. Not a difficult at all. Right. Next I'm going to talk about last and final stage. We are going to get it. What is it? Renaming a folder. Renaming a folder. Renaming a folder. Very simple. Renaming a folder I'm going to introduce. What is the function name? Just expect it. Just expect it. Yes, please. Renaming a folder. To rename a folder, we use a predefined function called rename. Rename. We use rename, the predefined function. Rename. Sir, what is the syntax? What is the syntax? What is the syntax here? OS dot rename of old folder name, comma, new folder name, old folder name, new folder name. OS dot rename old folder name, comma, new folder name. Let us take the example. Okay. Let us take the example. What is this now? C colon, suppose India, HYD, Amirpet. I want to rename it. Which one I want to rename it? Something like this, NIT. I want to rename this NIT as Naresh. Something like this, I want to name it as Naresh. So how to do this, sir? Simple. Let us go. I will take it. Folder. What is my program you take? Rename it. Folder. Python. Here. Rename folder. Rename a folder. Rename dot.py. Here I am going to take up that information. Which information I want? This entire information I want. C colon. India. HYD. Amirpet. NIT. I want to take it. Only one thing at a time will be renamed, not everything. Not at a time can be renamed. Please keep in mind. This is a old name, comma. What is the new name? Comma, new name. Please take care properly. Take care properly. So, you got it problem previously. I will write it slash. I will write slash. I will write slash. I will write slash. I will write slash. Here also same. Slash, 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 slash. I will write it. I will write it. Here, Naresh. Are you able to follow? Are you able to follow? Yes. So, India, HYD, Amirpet, NIT, same to same. NIT is replaced with what, Naresh? Like this. Take care properly. OS dot remove DIRs, C colon, everything is done. If it is not there, you will get what? File not found error, you will get it. Okay. Save it. Save it. I will say the message properly. Folder renamed. Folder renamed. Folder renamed. Please verify. Folder renamed. Please verify. Yes. Execute. Execute this part. PY. PY. I say rename.py. What is happening, man? Remove DIRs. Function name is rename. Okay. Yeah. Rename. Yeah, correct. Rename. Earlier it is function name I use different. Yes. No problem. Look at that now. Now it is done. Folder renamed. Folder renamed. Check it out. Check it out. This entire thing. Go. C. India. HYD. Amirpet. Naresh. Are you able to understand? In the Naresh, nothing is there. Yes. Simple. Easy or difficult? OS module is easy or difficult? Like that. If anything new, we can easily understand. We can easily understand. Not at all difficult at all. Not at all difficult at all. So, this is the information today I can give you. Okay, my dear students. Tomorrow class. What is our class name tomorrow? What is the class name tomorrow? PDBC. Python database communication. How much easy it is, I cannot imagine. That's why please take care, and tomorrow class don't miss it. Okay, na? It's a very important. Make your Oracle to run properly. Install Oracle. If Oracle is not there, make your program to install. So I will upload this kind of information. Please take care of it. Okay, students, shall we stop the class? Right, don't miss it. Important information today, tomorrow class. Yes, ma'am. I will share the ATM case also one by one. Yes, ma'am. I will show you, Dijan, how to shut down the system. I will tell in the class. Not at all a problem. Tomorrow, if you want, I will show you that code. First, I will show you that code. Right? Yes. Fine. Thank you. Good day.